welcome back once again. For those of you new here, hello and welcome. My name is Evie, and we got some pretty exciting news the other day in the Planet Zoo community, that is, of course, and that is the announcement of the Australia DLC. Now, I will admit, Frontier, got a bone to pick with you. The Australia pack was announced at like midnight Australia time, so I missed all the original hype. That's about the only bone I do have to pick though, because I am excited. I am going to take you through this clip and we're going to go kind of play by play. I'm not going to play this entire thing through from start to finish. If you guys do want to do that, of course, I will have the video linked down below to the announcement trailer. So I will be going through and kind of just showing my excitement, going through what I can see. For those of you who aren't Australian, a lot of these plants are going to seem very foreign, and some of the animals might seem a little bit kind of left of center, but I am pretty excited, I will admit. Let's just jump into it. I'm not going to blabble on anymore. Blabble on? I don't think that's a correct term. Okay, so look, this is the starting scene. It is stunning, okay? For one, these beautiful reds and greens and this sunset, this sand, this whole, I'm guessing there's a whole new biome coming with this. I'm pretty sure there is. I could be a little bit wrong. I will of course let you guys know if that is incorrect. But the amount of plants you can see going on here, it tickles my biscuit to say the least. Ugh, like seeing something that was lacking from your country finally represented in a game is actually really satisfying. Like, I didn't think I was going to get so hyped about it. I thought it'd be like, yeah, sure, some kangaroos, some koalas, whatever. But no. Seeing, I think it's the plants that I'm more excited about. So here you can see the ones with the white bark in the background are a type of gum. Gum leaves everywhere. Gum leaves everywhere. Gum trees are pretty much like the bulk of what Australia is made up with, especially more this outback kind of style thing. There's a lot of gum leaves, gum trees, not gum leaves. I mean, yeah, technically. I'm not sure if all gums are eucalyptus or not, but that's pretty standard. If you're going to see a koala up a tree, it's more than likely going to be a gum tree, because they do like getting a little bit high on the eucalyptus for like 20 hours a day. Let's get started on it. These two cutie patooties. For one, the kangaroos. They're going to be stunning. They're going to be so cute. I can't even be mad at it. I'm not going to ramble on for too long, otherwise this is going to be like a 20-minute video. There is a couple of little sneaky peekies here of other stuff as well. I'm not sure if the rocks are a different color. They look like they could potentially be a little bit darker than the other desert rocks that we do have, as well as the fence post that you can see in the background over here is new. That's a new fence. This is a new post as well beside it, as well as there is a log down at the water and off to the side too. So there's a really nice plant that I can see at the moment, and it is I'm not sure if it's going to be fully aquatic or not, but it does look stunning. I am so excited when it comes to succulent looking plants and kind of house indoor looking plants. I feel like that's something that is lacking a little bit in this game, and I am very excited to finally see another addition. Now, although I am Australian, I don't know the name of all of these plants. I will tell you about a couple of trees that I do know as well in the end, as well as some of the grasses. I'm not sure if that's similar to like speargrass or what there is. Like, I know the grass that they're trying to do, and I cannot for the life of me think of the actual name. But enough of this scene. We're going to jump on into the next bit though, which is of course this stunning enclosure with some kangaroos in it. Now this is what is really showcasing for me more of the update that will be coming, which is the color variants. Ugh, I'm so excited for it. The 25th cannot come fast enough, and I'm assuming it's going to be the 26th in Australia because that's pretty standard. That seems we're in the future. We get it a day later than everyone else. But my god, that is something that I'm so excited for. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We are here to talk about the actual trailer of the pack. Now this tree, you can see a lot of them in here. It's the wattle. I don't know if it's like the national plant, but it's a very prominent plant in Australia, and it is the wattle, I'm assuming. It looks like it should be. It's got these beautiful yellow fluffy flowers on it, which is what you can see hanging off this tree here. I'm so excited for the Flora in this pack. If you were in my stream the other day, I was getting a little bit too excited about it, and I went to combine the words flora and fauna into Florna, So if you hear me saying the word Flora, just know I'm talking about both of them combined together. But yeah, you can see a beautiful, there is this really small tree over here, and I don't know if that's meant to be like a sapling stage of the gum tree or if that is a completely different tree in general, but pretty excited for it, not gonna lie. So we've got the wattle here. This looks like, I'm not sure what this tree here is though, but there is of course that white bark gum as well as the wattle. So I'm not sure how many plants there will be added, but I'm very happy with the ones that we've got so far. The kangaroos in this game, the movement, I will let this play in a second and you will get to watch them jump. Oh. I'm gonna show you the jumping animations because they get a double chef kiss for it. Oh. That was so nice. That was beautiful. Oh. Now we do get a little sneak peek here of I think potentially 2 new pathing colorations, which is of course this nice Aboriginal style dot artwork kind of tile, as well as this really nice red sand stone looking path. Now these are curving archways, the shades, I think they're new, I'm not too sure. I don't think the pillars are, but I think the actual shades going over it might be. We will see them later. Okay, in this scene we have the stunning cassowary Aboriginal artwork as well as these scenes that they do have painted on the rock. Now I'm not sure if they will come on a rock every single time or if it'll be something that you can overlay on whatever you want. I would prefer it to have it overlaid on whatever you want, just because I feel like that's a little bit more versatile in case you aren't doing an outback kind of themed zoo. However, I'm just happy to have this artwork in here. It looks stunning. I do of course hope that they did go through the proper steps to get potentially actual Aboriginal artists to create these, because I think it is always important to get proper representation and not just somebody creating art that they think looks like it. Now, this little shrub, these shrubs I'm very happy about. This tree off to the side looks like a mangrove tree, so I'm not, they're common in Australia, we've already got that in the game though. Now you can already see a sneak peek of the cassowary. These things are terrifying. I am excited. As much as I would have loved an emu in this game, the cassowaries are high up there as well. They are terrifying. They've got like a giant rock on their head. Like it's terrifying, and these big dirty talons to kill people pretty much. They are vicious. They are not friendly. They are not fun. And I love how bright they are. They've got these big dangly neck sacks. Then I'm just excited to kind of see a variation of a bird in this game, of course. Now the next up is these beautiful shades. I think that's all that they are. They don't look like they are lampposts at all. That I do really like. I hope there are some color variations, so you can of course change maybe the pattern on the top and make it a little bit more plain so it's not an overdose of kind of patterns, but we'll see how we go. Next up is what I can assume is a tin, kind of. I don't know if this is a wall piece or if this is just a sign of some kind or what it is, but for me, Outback is like nice, rundown, old farming sheds. Something that has been sitting there for 100 years or so and the earth is just slowly taking back. So a nice rusted tin, a nice kind of broken wood, and all that jazz. You will see a little snippet, I think, further on of potentially more along the lines of that, but that is what I'm pretty pumped for as well. I'm pretty pumped for most of it, I think you'll find. Now, next up, of course, is the little cassowary warning sign. Now, these birds are dangerous, so that's pretty standard. I think nearly every animal comes with one of these warning signs as well, which is nice. It's something a bit quirky, something a little bit different. The trees look stunning as well. I feel like this is a massive tall gum. I don't know if I noticed this the first time I watched it. We've got the beautiful white base gums and these stunning big tall, it looks like flaky bark trees as well. Okay, let's keep looking through this. There, we can see the birds in all their glory. Oh, I didn't notice this one either. Look at this giant succulent. We don't have that in game already, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, there, we can see it in the background here. This is what I'm talking about. It's this nice tin roof rusted. For those of you who are roughly my age and older, you probably got that lyrical reference as well. If you did, let me know down in the comment section. Now, over here, I think you might be able to see it better in a different shot, but it looks like nice dirt kind of walls. I don't know if maybe that comes with the pathing or what it is, like the railing, but I'm keen to see what that is, as well as these these beautiful giant plants. There's nothing like this in the game. There is no human-sized big leafy plants, and I am so ready for it. 3 days cannot come fast enough. By the time you're seeing this, it's probably actually 2 days. Oh, I cannot. But here is some more beautiful artwork. Of course, the kangaroo, the koala, and the dingo. For those of you who weren't aware what animals were coming in this, there is, of course, the red kangaroo, the cassowary, which I have heard a lot of international Planet Zoo players struggling with that word. I'll give it to you. It's a tough one. Koalas, dingoes, and of course, the blue-tongue lizard, which I think a lot of people are calling blue-tongue skink. It's a lizard here in Australia, and it is... I'm keen to see. I haven't seen any pictures or any footage or anything like that of the blue-tongue lizard itself, so I am really excited to see that bad boy. Here we see very much the, I'm guessing, the wall piece that does come with this pack, which is this nice patchworky kind of, not patchworky, just woodwork, but with different colours throughout it, which is nice. Kind of looks a little bit like the New World would, unless it is, and it's just looking different in this biome, I'm not too sure. But as well, we get these beautiful, stunning artwork pieces. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be like a build your own, or if they're going to come prefabricated, but I'd be very happy if they let us have like these little squares and stuff just as is, and let us create our own things as well, because they would come in so handy. But this isn't the thing I'm most excited about. No. These poles, these beautiful gum logs, I'm so excited for it. I'm so ready. I think I was born ready, actually. I think I was born ready for this. This beautiful planter, for one, stunning. These plants here, I think might be similar to the big tall ones we saw, but maybe the smaller version. They look similar, and I like that there's such a size difference. Very happy. But these wooden beams, your girl would actually kill for the wooden beams. Not gonna lie. You can see also some kangaroos over here. I really do think we don't get a snippet of the dingo or the koala or the blue-tongue lizard in this one. I haven't been able to spy. I had my little I spies going for koalas in the trees, because that's where koalas live. And I haven't spotted any yet, but if you guys have seen snippets of it, obviously in the trailer, I do realize there was some leaks due to somebody breaking an embargo, but I don't want to see that. I want to see what Planet Zoo has given us themselves, and I haven't been able to spot anything, but this cassowary statue down here is, beautiful. I can't wait to see. I'm guessing they'll have dingo statues as well as koala statues as well. Here's hoping. This is the new table set by the looks of it. I think these ones over here, the wavy brown and yellow, which you can't really see, I do believe they are the benches. I think that's what I narrowed it down to when I was watching it. I did already go through all of this on stream and kind of the day it was announced, step-by-step play of it. But this is where I found the first secret of this. Yes, I know. You've probably been waiting this entire time thinking, surely this Australian has spotted some secrets. I have. Frontier has a floating lamp. Planet Zoo? I'm guessing this isn't meant to be happening, but I found it. But the other little thing that I saw is this railing. It's sitting on a fence. Now this looks like something that somebody would build for the game, playing themselves, not something that Planet Zoo would necessarily have in the game already. So I don't know if that's going to be a feature added. I don't know if that's going to be something that they add into the game, like safety railings, because that would be not a game changer, but that'd be pretty helpful, because a lot of the times you have to make your own safety railings and it can just look a little bit, if you do it well, it can look magnificent, but other times it's a little bit time consuming and it doesn't always look as good as you want. So if they had a safety railings feature, it'd be a chef kiss. Okay, so this is the actual, it looks like an overview of most of the park. So here we have an enclosure that is designed for dingoes, in my opinion, because for one, it's got a hanging meat prey sack thing, which I don't think would be built for the cassowaries. I think that'd be a dingo habitat for sure. We get a really nice overview of the actual wattle trees as well. These stunning, beautiful, beautiful trees. They make me so happy. I would have been a little bit sad if there wasn't a wattle variant. I'm really convinced that they're a wattle. I'm gonna have to eat my own goddamn words if we get in there and they're not a wattle. but they look to me like they are wattle trees. The bit that gets me though is this down in the bottom right-hand corner over here. It looks like a pool. It looks like a little paddling pool. What is it? It looks like an enrichment item, but I'm guessing it's not. But you do get to see this rusted tin kind of roof that I am talking about over here. It looks like a rundown kind of shed. It looks like it's been sitting there for a fair while and the weather has kind of taken it back. As well as this. I can't tell if this is like a walk-through habitat gate. Maybe for the koalas? I'm not sure. I'm also not sure if they're going to let you walk through the kangaroo habitat. In a lot of zoos, you can kind of pet the wallabies and the kangaroos once they are quite dangerous animals still. Like, you do not want to square up with a fucking kangaroo. I can assure you of that. Usually wouldn't end well with you. I don't know if it's usually the red kangaroos. It's a kangaroo variant of some kind that you can kind of pat and feed and whatnot. So I'm not sure if they will be adding that in. It would be a cool addition. I mean, they could always come back like they did with the llamas and make that a walk-through habitat as well. So we'll see how it goes. Over in the back, there is, I do believe this would be the small exhibit, which would of course have the blue-tongued lizard in it. But I would love to hear your thoughts on the Australian DLC and what animals you would like to have seen in it, or what animals you are most excited to play with when this pack launches, as sadly, I am going to be at work when this launches, so I will not get to play it on the dot, but I will of course be streaming it the day that it does come out. So if you would like to join me on Twitch to kind of play through this, check it all out, build some habitats, please feel free to follow me. I will of course leave that linked down in the description like I do in every video. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss out when I upload next, as I will have a full in-depth kind of go through of the DLC of this pack, of course. Just in case you guys are still on the fence about buying it or not, I will of course have that for you guys, as well as I will be doing a full zoo similar to this, like I have done with the South American pack. But thank you guys so much once again, and I will see you next time. Bye!